Not playing Best Ball DraftKings, you're missing out. Here's what you need to know. DraftKings Best Ball Millionaire Contest is the biggest fantasy contest ever. We're talking 15 million in guaranteed prize pool with two millionaires being crowned for first and second place. If you're a set it and forget it type, then Best Ball is for you. No waiver wires, no roster management, bigger rosters so injuries won't end your season. Only the draft, and that's it. You're set for the season. Still not convinced? Check this out. This year, DraftKings is offering everyone draft one, get one special. Your $20 entry fee scores a bonus ticket. Get in on the best ball action. Download DraftKings app. Use code Shannon. That's code Shannon. All customers who enter NFL Best Ball 15 Millionaire Contest to get a bonus ticket and get a shot at being crowned one of two millionaires. Only on DraftKings. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're back like acne on a team. We're fresh like Denteen. I don't mean to be mean, but this the number one team. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe.
Yeah.
That's your favorite number 85, the route runner extraordinaire, the Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, legendary Pro Bowler, All-Pro, Liberty City's own, Chad Ochocinco Johnson. And thank you for taking time out of your day to join us again. Please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you, guys. We're growing at an astronomical rate, and that's all thanks to you guys. So we greatly, greatly appreciate that. Guys,
Thank you.
Make sure you subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you listen to your podcast and wherever you get your podcast from. Every podcast subscriber counts because what we're trying to do, we're trying to get even bigger than what we already are. And the only way we can accomplish that is through your subscriptions. So make sure you tell family members, loved ones, and friends, tune in to Nightcap because you know we keep it funky. We keep it live, and we give you the real. Make sure you check out my shade by Laportier. We're taking pre-orders now. We should have everything back in stock. And the long wait, I want to say again, thank you for your patience. We did not unmute. I'm muted. Oh, my bad. They said, please make sure you follow my media company page platforms, that's Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84. The link to Nightcap merch is pinned at the top of the chat. Use code UNC. The discount applies to all merchandise. Everyone has received their merchandise. Thank you again for your patience. And hopefully you love the quality and you love the product that you receive. Ocho, let's jump right into it. The U.S. women basketball crushed Japan 102-76. Guess what, Ocho? They beat Japan by the same margin of victory that the men beat Serbia by 26 points. The United States began their quest to the 8th consecutive gold medal. They haven't lost a game at the Olympics since 1992, and the last time they lost to Japan was in 1976. The game was in Montreal. All 12 members of the U.S. team scored, unlike the men. Ayyyy Wilson led the way with 24 points and 13 rebounds. Breanna Stewart added a 22 and 8. Chelsea Gray only had 2 points, but she had recorded the team high 13 assists. The U.S. Ocho, they got to do a better job of shooting the three. Japan got up 39. They made 15, but they shot 67% from the 2-point. Next up is Belgium on Thursday. Watching the game, Ocho, what did you like about what you saw from the ladies as they dominated Japan start to finish?
The ladies, they just out there having fun. They out there having fun. Obviously, like you stated, and everybody knows, I don't think there's any competition for them. I think they are that much better across the board than everybody. Listen, the women's team is on a 56-game winning streak. 37 of the last 56 games have a winning margin of at least 20 points or over 20 points. I mean, all they have to do, and you said they need to shoot better from three. I think even if they don't make the threes, mid-range layups, anything on the board, rebounds, nobody stands a chance. But watching them play and the joy that they play in the game of basketball with representing us, man, is a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah, I think the thing is, Ocho, but see, here's the problem that you run into. All of a sudden, you let somebody get up. You only got up. They got up 19 more threes than you did. Now, they made 15. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, you get one of these teams and all of a sudden they go 25 or 39. and you go 4 of 20, because the 3 ball is the equalizer. Those are why guys that all of a sudden, I don't need to jump out the gym. I don't need to be 7 foot tall, because if I can make that, that's 3-2.
Yeah,
I make 3 of those. You got to make 3 2-point shots just to equal what I did in 2 shots.
Right.
So yeah, I agree with you. Ayyyy Wilson and Breanna Stewart only played 26 minutes, but they were dominant. 14 to 18 from the free throw line, and that's where the advantage that we have. And then we can come off the bench. You come off the bench with Brittany Griner, Kelsey Plum, Khalil Copper, Jewel Lowe. I mean, we just have so much depth.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the thing. What you just said. We have so much depth, and let's say just so happen, hypothetically speaking, they meet a team that's efficient from 3. I think there's a switch that they can turn on and take things to an even higher level and play even more efficient than what they're doing right now. When you go into a game like
55% from the floor, 11 of 15, 10 of 16. Chelsea Gray was 1 of 5. DT only shot 1 of 2. She didn't put the ball up that much. Alyssa Thomas was 1 of 4. Brittany Griner was 4 of 7. Sabrina Netsku was 4 of 6. Jackie Young was 1 of 1. Kelsey Plum was 4 of 6. Khalil Copper was 2 of 4. Jewel Lowe was 0 of 3, but she had made 2 free throws. We're dominant. We're big. You look at our girls. I mean, we go Asia's probably 6'3", 6'4". Stewie's probably 6'3", 6'4". Nafisha Collier, Nafisha Collier. Was she 6'3", and then you go 6'7" and a half, 6'8". Brittany Griner coming off the bench. Alyssa Thomas. We just got so much. We just have size. We got guards that can handle the ball. We can shoot the ball from the perimeter. Anescu can shoot the 3. Kelsey Plum can shoot the 3. We got a lot of girls that, even Stewie. But our starters didn't shoot the 3. They were 0 for 4, 5, 6. They were 0 for 6. But they dominated so much inside. Because we have 36. We had 56 rebounds. They had 27. See, that's the difference in your ball game right there, Ocho. You get out rebounded by almost 30. You're probably going to lose by a wide margin.
Every time.
Congratulations, ladies. Keep the great work up. 102 to 76 over Japan. Go ahead, Ocho.
Before we leave, is there a team that you can think of that has an opportunity or a chance to even challenge the young ladies?
Well, I think they played Japan in the gold medal round for a couple of years ago, and it was close because they made the 3. But if you're not making the 3, because remember, that's the neutralizer no matter what. If you're making that shot, now everything is a level playing field. But do I believe that you're probably going to have to shoot about 60%, and you're going to need to get up 40 plus in order for you to beat these ladies. That's just me. Because we're too dominant inside. We're gonna crush you on the glass, on the offensive glass, the defensive glass. Ayyyy Wilson had 6 offensive rebounds. Brittany Griner had 4. They had 19 offensive rebounds. So to make a long story short, they had almost as many offensive rebounds as Japan had total rebounds.
Yeah. So is there a team you think that they're gonna see that can even give them an inkling of a chance to give them a challenge?
I don't see it. I think they only beat Belgium. Was it Belgium that they played, Ash, in the World, in the FIBA, and they won by a couple of points? But I don't think Asia was there at the time, and so a lot of the players that are playing now wasn't there then. But I don't, Ocho, because like I said, although it is a global game, you don't see the international born players playing in the WNBA like you see on the men's side. The men's side got 60 plus international players on NBA teams. Like I said, and there are no Lauren Jacksons. Lauren Jackson was the Seattle Storm. She won 3 MVPs. They won a title. If that level of talent currently in the NBA on the international side, I don't see it.
Right.
But hey, I ain't mad. I mean, it used to be, for the longest time, the Asian companies was dominating and split, and ain't nobody feel bad for us. Get better.
No, yeah.
you just got to step your game up.
That's it. None more, none less.
Steven Nedorozic, clutch pommel horse routine powers the U.S. to a historic Olympic bronze in men's gymnastics. The U.S. men's gymnastics teams won its first medal in 16 years. Japan took gold, China took silver. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I was reading, he was added just for this.
Yeah.
Because he's that elite on that apparatus. The difference between the men and the women have 4 events, the men have 6. The women have floor, vault, uneven bars, and the beam. And the men, obviously, they have the vault, they have the floor, but they have the pommel horse, they have the high bar, they have the rings, which is, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The strength that they just play, that those guys,
the upper body strength for that.
Yes. And not being sacrilegious, but when you hold yourself in that cross-like pose out like this, you talking about the shoulder strength.
You talk about core and shoulder strength. Unbelievable.
Nah, I ain't holding myself out like that right there. I mean, think about it. I mean, yeah, and I know that, Ocho, the guys probably, the heaviest one probably maybe 160. But you're talking about 135, you're talking about 145, but still. Oh, you think it's easy? If you weigh 145, take your ass outside and try to hold yourself up. You see.
Matter of fact, and forget having the rings. Try to do it on the monkey bars.
Gosh.
Try to do it on the monkey bars.
Yeah, I love watching gymnastics. I love the height in which they go on the vault. Simone Biles is when she do the flip, because it ain't fun no more to just run up there and just put your hands on the vault. Nah, you got to flip, you got to twist, you got to do like 3 or 4 things before you even get there. I'm like, well, damn.
Yeah.
Y'all, they've taken it to a new level, and the degree of difficulty, because that's what you're measuring them on. It is so high. I mean, even if she doesn't land it perfectly, nobody else can do it.
Yeah. That's what makes it special.
She's so great. She's competing. There are very few people that compete against themselves in the course of an event. She's competing against herself. Nobody else can do the moves that she does. They can't do what she does on the floor. They can't do what she does on the vault. Right. So if you're judging it fair, they're like, can anybody raise your hand if you can do that? No.
And listen, it's not. And the funny thing about it is, raise your hand and see if you can do this, but can you do it right in the one time where it counts?
Oh, no. I mean, think about it.
That's where the pressure comes. That's where the pressure comes in at.
I'm trying to think of the lady that did a Biles, a move, because she has 6 moves named after her in competition. Only one other woman has ever landed it in competition other than the woman that it was named after. Let that sink in for a second, Ocho.
Yeah, that's difficult, man.
Let's just say, give it, for example, let's just say in the course of a game, only one other person in the history of the game has ever made a one-hand catch in the game. That's what you're comparing it to. Not practice, in a game. She's the only person outside of Simone Biles to land this move in a competition.
Yeah, let alone attempt it. She actually landed it. Yeah.
So congratulations, ladies. The U.S. women's national basketball team. You guys win 102-76. Congratulations to the men gymnastics team, bringing home bronze medal, first medal in 16 years. Novak Djokvic beats Rafa Nadal in their 60th and possible last meeting head-to-head, 6-1, 6-4, the victory for Joker. The same place where Nadal won 14 French Open titles. You know, he's not the same Nadal. He plays such a physical game. The injuries have taken its toll. That's not to take regular Novak. He's the greatest tennis player ever, no matter what you think of it. A lot of people don't like, he rubs them the wrong way. But based on what he's been able to do, he's beaten all the greats in their prime. He beat Federer. He beat Nadal. He beat Murray. I don't know. And he has, 24, 25 majors. I don't know how you can say he's not the GOAT.
Yeah, he's one of the greatest of all time. Based on who you ask.
Because if you look at all the guys that he beat, Nadal has over 20 majors.
Yeah.
Federer was graceful. He was, Federer, the Swiss maestro. But when you look at it, Ocho, Federer has 20 majors.
Yeah.
Think about how many times Joker beat him. Nadal has 21 majors. Think about how many times he beat him. So he's beating them on their best surface. Bad is a grass. He's graceful. He's a swan. He's a ballerina on grass.
Right.
Joker beat him on clay. Nadal has 14 grand slams on clay of Roland Garros. Joker beat him.
Yeah.
So he's beating you. If I beat you on your best surface, you in
which
your
is clay.
prime, I'm in my prime. I got more majors.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, those matchups are always good though. Anytime Joker and Nadal met up, especially in their prime, mind you, they played 60 times.
60, yeah.
They didn't play 60 times. And obviously this match, Nadal just needed hip surgery not less than a year ago. So he's probably not even fully healthy. No. But again, they both had phenomenal careers, and Joker probably is the best. Probably is the best.
I mean, Nadal hits the ball with so much torque. He keeps core muscle. If you notice, every time he goes down, it's core muscle. It's a wrist injury because he's putting so much torque on the ball. But it was great to watch Nadal and Federer in their prime. It was great to watch them. I mean, let's sink in. If you go back and look at it, think about how few people actually won majors. You'll never see this again in any sport. 3 guys dominated. I mean, out of the last, 80 majors, they won like 75 of them.
Yeah, most definitely.
You get Del Potro, you get Depot, you get Tillich, you throw in an Andy Murray.
Right.
That's it. Oh, and Stan Wawrinka.
Right.
He's a Swiss player also.
Now, the funny thing about it is when you think about all Joker has accomplished as far as accolades is concerned, I think there is one player that might have a chance to come close or maybe even surpass him, and that's Carlos Alcaraz.
Yep, Alcaraz.
I think Alcaraz is phenomenal in such an early time in his career. He just beat Joker maybe 2 weeks ago at Wimbledon. If I'm not mistaken. So he's a phenomenal talent.
Oh,
he's a phenomenal talent, and he's very young and has a long way to go. Yeah. And if he can stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit for young bull.
Yeah, and the thing is that but you look at Joker, he didn't have that intestinal fortitude early.
Yeah.
He reinvented himself where he would dig down. He would get down a couple of sets. He's like, I can't win. And he pack it up.
He pack it up.
No, not anymore.
Not no more.
Not anymore. I think it flipped for him. I think that was 2008 at the U.S. Open. Fed had match point on his racket twice. Joker held him off. That was kind of the beginning of the beginning of Novak Djokovic. But it was great. I agree with you. To see these guys, we've never seen anything like it. I'm old enough to remember Bjorn Borg when he dominated on clay, because for the longest time, Ocho, all the surfaces were the same. You played on grass. You went down to Australia, it was grass. The U.S. Open, it was grass.
Grass.
Yeah. The only difference in the surface was when you went to Roland Garros, the French Open, it was clay.
Right.
Now you have 2 hard courts, which is the Australian Open and the U.S. Open. You have grass, which is Wimbledon, and you have clay, which is Roland Garros. And so I'm old enough to remember the old guard, Borg and Vitas Gerulaitis, and you had Stefan Edberg, and you had Pete Sampras, and you had Goran Ivkovic. Yeah, man, you had Michael Steech. You had all those. I remember those guys. Oh, Courier, Chang.
Yeah, Michael Chang. I remember Chang. Yeah, Chang was nice.
Yeah, that was probably the glory. Now you had Joker, Nadal, and Federer dominating. They'd be like, well, damn. Yeah, my guy, because if you had to go through those guys, I mean, maybe you could man, I sure hope. Well, maybe Federer can knock off Nadal, and then maybe I got a chance. But just think if you had to run the gamut and you had to beat 2 of those in a major.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
It happened, but it didn't happen often.
Yeah, it didn't happen often. It's tough.
Nadal certainly seems as if this could be close to retirement. He has had 2 injury-filled seasons. he forego he skipped the French, which is his favorite surface, his best surface, because he was kind of trying to save it for this. He had needed hip surgery a little more than a year ago and recently spoke about 2024 being his farewell. Check this out, Ocho. American Ryan Murphy secured the bronze medal in the 100-meter breaststroke final at the Olympics Monday, but it was certainly the start, remember, 29-year-old swimmer. After the medal ceremony, Murphy walked the victory lap around the pool where his wife waited with the sign, "Ryan, it's a girl." He told reporters, "So I'm having a baby girl in January," and that was the gender reveal. To me, what we brought it, we both thought it was going to be a boy. Everything is going to be dedicated to a little girl. That's awesome.
That's live. That's live. That's live. Ryan Murphy, congrats, boss. Congrats. That's awesome, huh? That's awesome.
But I like stuff like this. I mean, they're going too far with the gender reveals. They're getting airplanes. I mean, come on, man.
But that's a creative one. That's a good one. It's a great moment. It's at the Olympics. You just won bronze medal, in the 100-meter breaststroke, and your wife reveals to you that you're having a girl. That got to be the greatest feeling of all time. Ain't nothing greater than that.
Right. So congratulations, Ryan, on the bronze medal, and congratulations on the healthy baby girl that your wife is going to deliver in January. Olympic swimming results in the 400-meter IM. Summer McIntosh, the 17-year-old Canadian phenom, she won the gold medal.
17, man.
17. We got second and third. We won the silver and the bronze. It was their first Olympic gold medal of her career Monday night in a grueling 400-meter IM, touching the wall in 4 minutes, 27.71 seconds. The men's 200 free final, Popovich gold, Hobson bronze. What you call them? In the men's back final, who's that? How do we say that? Ciccone, gold, American, and Murphy got the bronze. Women's 100-meter breast final, Smith gold, American King misses the medal by 0.1. Oh, that's Lily King. Oh, man. And the 200 free final, Australia 1-2 as O'Callaghan beats Tip. Oh, my gosh. That's the shocker right now of Ariana Titmus. She's phenomenal in the 2 to the 400 because she just beat Kayla Ledecky in the 400, and that was her back. She went back to back. Oh my! I know. Yeah, I know who she is. I know what she represents in the freestyle at 2 and the 4.
Oh yeah, and the 2 and 4, yeah.
Yeah, but the Australians, they've been dominant. They've been they really dominant at this. Emma McKinnon. On the men's side, they used to have a guy, they call him the Torpedo, Ian Thorpe. The Australians, they're great. They're great at swimming. They normally give the Americans all they can handle. She breaks Titmus' Olympic record in 2021 and misses Titmus' world record from last month by just 400th of a second. And Titmus, she's young. I mean, she's only 23, right? Ariana Titmus. So, but the longer distances where Katie Ledecky will be favored, the 800 and the 1500 meters. If I'm not mistaken, she probably have the 30th fastest times in the 800 and the 30 fastest times in the 1500. But yeah, congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations, a dream come true. You work your whole life for this. I mean, some people dreamed of going to the Olympics and being on that stage, that podium, and hearing your national anthem play. And some of this has come to fruition. And some, you got to stand on the medal. Nothing wrong with being the third best person in the world at an event. Yeah, everybody wants gold. Let's not kid ourselves. Everybody wants to be number one, Ocho. But if I give you everything I got, Ocho, I can't. Yeah. It's just like a football game, Ocho. And I used to tell Mike, I said, Mike, you know that guy got a check too? I said, if I go out there and give a guy if I give you everything I got, because I know what I put in it during the course of the week. I know the prep that led up to getting on that field on a Sunday or whatever the day it is. get beat. I mean, what you want me to do?
And you listen, you win some, you lose some, but anytime you can represent your country, Unc, and you
Man,
can medal, you know you want gold. We all want gold. You put in 4 years worth of work to get to this point. Sometimes you can't win them all.
No.
But if you can medal, if you get silver, if you get bronze, man, I'm up there with a smile. Even if we all want gold. We all want to be number one, you know.
As long as you give it your best, as long as that man, if I'd have done this, as long as there's no I'd have done this in the back of my mind,
right?
You good, Ocho.
Yeah.
I mean, there have been some games I'm like, damn, I don't know why I tried that move. I don't know why I tried to I should have just went arm over, or I should have did this. I should have, you got that in the back. But sometimes, hey, dude covered my best route. 84, you got to win. Hell, I thought I was going to win. You thought I went out there to lose today? You thought I went out there to lose today?
Right. That's a good one.
You know what? I found out. Hey, I told my position coach one time. I said, BP. I said, you know what I found out? I found out them guys study tape too. You know that? We ain't the only one watch tape.
Yeah. Yeah, they get paid too.
Yes.
Same way.
As a matter of fact, BP, he make more money than me. Check this out, Ocho. Canada is appealing its 6-point deduction levied by FIFA against the Olympics women's soccer team. That stemmed from a staffer flying a drone over New Zealand's training session before the start of the Paris game. The Canadian Olympic Committee and Canada Soccer filed an appeal with the Court of Arbitration, CAS, on Monday, arguing it unfairly punishes the athletes for the action. They had no part in what goes on. Hold on, wait a minute. They were going to be the ones that benefited.
Yeah. They tripping.
Let me ask you a question, Ocho. Why do you think the coach or whomever responsible for this was flying the drone over the practice? Do you not think they were not going to pass that information down to the players?
And they did, absolutely. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. But you know the funny thing about it, when I think about it, let's say if you do have information, you have drone information on what the tactics are and what they're going to do as far as practice goes. When I think about the game of soccer, I'm not sure what type of information you can give. It would probably help you. It would probably help in a sense, but you still have to go out there and execute. You still have to go out there and score. You still have to go out there and pass.
A lot easier if you know. Let me ask you a question, Ocho. Why do people rob banks? Because that's where the money is. If you were not going to get any information, why would you do it? It's the same argument that they used in Spygate. Well, you still got. Well, if you weren't gathering anything, think about how much time you spend your time on things you think they're going to run.
Right.
Let me ask you a question. How many teams you think that defensive coordinators devote time to the Wildcat now? None. You know why? Because they don't believe anybody's going to run it.
Right.
So if you're gonna go to the length that you're gonna take a drone to fly over someone's practice, Ocho, you believe you can gather information that's gonna help you at a later date and time. It's really that simple.
Right. You're right.
I mean, man, they stole the code. Well, why you stole the code? Man, I just did. Oh, you stole somebody's computer code. You hacked somebody's computer for what? For information.
Information, yeah.
There's something on there that you felt could be beneficial. If it's really that simple. So this notion that, oh, you stole something or you did something that was, well, you still got to go out there and play the game. Well, it's a lot easier to play the game if I know what they're doing. Yes. That's why they kept doing it. Let me ask you a question, Ocho. Do you believe
they did it more than once?
No, I'm saying, do you believe Coach Belichick would have stopped Spygate had he not been caught? Would he have stopped it on his own?
I'm not sure.
Think about how much money Pablo Escobar made. They say Pablo Escobar was doing $1 billion a week.
Yeah.
At $52 billion a year. Why not just quit? I thought that's what you did. I'm going to retire. Make enough money, I'm going to retire.
You know what's funny?
You mean to tell me somebody's going to get that kind of information?
Yeah, you're right. You
can't
quit. You're supplying 83% of the world.
And think about this, Ocho. You had already won 3 Super Bowls doing that. You not stopping.
Yeah. Well, I have a question.
Yes.
How many did he win after you couldn't do Spygate no more?
He still won. But here's the thing. That's like saying you get popped for PEDs, and it's like, well, he hit the home run, but he hit home runs afterwards. That still don't take away that you cheated before, though. We caught you that.
Yeah.
Okay, Ocho, you might not cheat anymore. You know what, Ocho? You might not have cheated, but we did catch you embezzling some funds. Now, you might have went on the straight and narrow after that, but what are we supposed to overlook what you did before that?
No, you don't overlook it. But what it does say is, you know what? Well, you ain't even need to do no goddamn Spygate because you probably would have won them anyway.
We'll never know. We'll never. I mean, we won't. We can't.
We won't. We won't
because we can only go by the information that we have.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Steve Kerr says Jayson Tatum will have playing time against South Sudan. Let's take a listen to what Steve Kerr had to say.
And this is the, for sure, the hardest part of this job is, you're sitting at least a couple of guys who are world class, some of the very best players on earth. And it on the one hand, it makes no sense at all. On the other, it's, I'm asking these guys to just commit to winning one game and then move on to the next one. I have to do the same thing. And so I felt like last night those were the combinations that made the most sense. Jayson will play tomorrow. I'm not going to answer your next question, which is if he plays, who doesn't? But we're going to need him. And part of this job for me is to keep everybody engaged and ready.
It's hard, Ocho.
Yeah, I said
the best players in the world. He's the only first-team All-NBA player that's on the roster.
Yeah,
and he didn't play a minute.
Yeah,
he didn't even take his jacket off.
Right off. Yeah, I said it last night. I said it last night. The pressure that is on Steve Kerr to keep all the players happy, to make sure everybody gets minutes, is very difficult. And I think he only came out today because of the backlash from the media, from the backlash from the fans. So many people commented.
That's not Christian Laettner Ocho in 92. That's not Christian Laettner in 1992. He's the only collegiate player against all the other. These are all world, all NBA, all-star players. We know what Jordan and Magic and we know what they were. This is not that. Jayson Tatum is a champion. He's a 3-time first-team All-NBA selection. He's a perennial all-star. So it's not comparable to him being in a situation like Christian Laettner on the 92 Dream Team, where you had 11 pros, 1 collegiate player, and all these guys. Jayson Tatum, like, hold on, bro. I get Bron, I get KD, I get Steph. If I can't go in for stuff for them, but I'll be damned if I got to take a backseat to everybody else.
Yeah, that's great, especially after coming off an NBA championship.
Yes,
man, stop playing with me. I know you think he was upset. Did he look visibly upset?
Man, please. Think about what I just said. He's a 3-time first-team All-NBA selection. He's a perennial all-star, and he just won the championship. He didn't take his warm-up jacket off, Ocho.
So
Do I think he was upset?
So that means he already knew. That means he already knew. Maybe there was a conversation that was had before the game.
No, the arena's cold. So guys always, when they're sitting on the bench, they dry, especially if they come out of the game, but he never went in the game. So you keep the jacket on to stay warm. So when Tatum,
and then I got you. Shit, boy. I could imagine the conversation they having as players.
Hey,
they making jokes now.
No, not in this situation. Not in this situation. Now, after we win the
gold
medal,
now you know how they are. Yeah.
No, on the way back, Ocho, on the way back, because you know how it is, Ocho. Like we be in a game, somebody get blowed up, somebody get knocked out. Hey, you okay? We let that thing slide.
Right.
But oh boy.
Yeah. Oh no, hey, listen, you saw some of the memes?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know them boys, man. Them jokes is flying now. Them jokes is flying.
I don't think so. Ocho, they different than us now. That you get beat, but come on, Ocho, you gotta think about it now. You know your best player, they ain't giving you no jokes now. You ain't make no Carson got blown up. You ain't make no jokes.
Oh no,
TJ got blown up. You ain't make no jokes.
Right.
You let a little time slide. Now we win the gold medal. Hey, you win the gold medal. The first thing you say, hey, JT, you got to get yours back. You ain't play all the games. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you what's gonna be said. Because I've been in a situation where we had guys that really didn't play in the postseason, and they show up for the ring ceremony. I'm like, why you here? What you do? I mean, you must have cut the grass, or you ain't got bought something because you damn sure ain't play. You make fun of a situation then, but it's too raw right now, Ocho. Yeah. Oh, he feeling some type of way now.
Hey, listen, I don't know, man. Just being around them boys, man. Them boys don't play now, and they want to catch you when it's fresh right out of the oven. So it's I'm telling you, man. Katie ain't playing. Steph is a comedian. Man, who else we got over there?
Ant-Man.
I know gonna let it fly. Oh, hey, you.
Yeah.
Ant ain't letting that slide, man. I'm telling you, I could hear the jokes right now.
I don't think if JT doesn't sub in for LeBron, Steph, KD, I think he cool with that. You're talking about guys that are MVPs, final MVPs. We know what LeBron represents. We know what Steph is. We know who KD is. But he said, hold on. You mean to tell me everybody else outside of those three better than me? I can't. You mean to tell me I can't get 2 minutes? Okay, Ocho, we up by 18 with 4 minutes to left. You can't bring your boy in now?
Now that's even more disrespectful. Put me in the game the last 4 minutes, and I ain't played all game.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, it was a tough spot regardless because as JT has been a superstar player, he knows what it's like to see guys on the bench and don't get in the game.
Yeah.
He just never thought it would happen to him. And then, like you say, I mean, there's been situations like, hey, get in there. Like, hell no, I ain't going in there. Hell, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I've seen guys tell coach, no, I ain't going in. I'm good. You good. Y'all got it. Y'all done played all this time. Y'all done did all this. Y'all didn't need me. I ain't on no boogie, no boogie team. Oh no.
You ain't going in there garbage time, huh?
Nope.
Oh man, that's messed up. He gonna play this game. Now listen, look, all that is added pressure on him too now. Because now everybody watching. So when they play the next game and Jayson Tatum is in there, what you think everybody's expecting?
Right.
Now you got to go in there and cut a fool.
Look, we didn't need to go and do something bad to South Sudan because they feeling good about themselves.
Oh yeah.
We need to go ahead from the jump on them right away.
Yeah.
Like, okay, it's a great story. Kind of like the Jamaican bobsledding team. Congratulations. They gained their independence, over a decade ago. Luol Deng has been unbelievable because he's been financing this team out of his own pocket. But we about to show. we about to show y'all there's levels to this. And a couple of more years, y'all can get there, but y'all not on that level. And we're gonna show you today. Ocho, Ocho, I can see you got that Spirit Airline Wi-Fi, huh?
Wait, it's bad?
And not in a good way.
But I'm in a hotel. I'm in a good hotel. I'm at the Grand. Oh, I'm about to say where I'm at. I'm at a good hotel in Orlando.
You must have You must have used that Wi-Fi from Spirit.
No, I'm using the hotel Wi-Fi. I even paid the extra $25 for the fast the fast connection or whatever they call it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. Did we do nightcap yesterday?
Yeah, I was home. I drove to Orlando this morning.
Oh yeah. But you knew you was gonna be on first take, and you ain't share that with me.
Wait, I didn't know I was on first take to this morning.
You know you didn't.
No, I promise.
Ocho.
I promise. No,
Ocho.
listen, Dougie didn't send me the thing. I was in the gym at 6 o'clock this morning, and then they sent me a reminder at 9 o'clock. Say, oh yeah, you're on first take this morning. I said, God, dog it, I forgot. Mind you, I was almost late for my hit because I was eating breakfast at 10 o'clock, and the thing came through. I said, what? I had to leave my food.
But you knew there's a possibility that you could be on, that they have been talking to you.
Oh no, all that run through them. That was for the EA, the Madden stuff.
Nah, this ain't for no Madden stuff. They ask you stuff about Tyreek. They ask you a lot of other stuff. Ocho, I'm sitting there watching it.
Yeah, I know you watching it. That's about Madden. Did you forget it was the whole segment?
So they ain't so that's your first and last time being on first take this fall.
Oh no, I'm going back on Wednesday.
Okay. I was just making sure. Okay, just making sure.
But again, let me finish. I'm going back on Wednesday, but this is still related to Madden. I think it's just going to be a different position. It might be DBs Wednesday, or it might be quarterbacks Wednesday, and I'm on Thursday too, I think. But all of it is based on the video game and the players' ratings for the new game coming out in a few weeks. Okay. And I shot my shot today too. I told him, listen, y'all got me on here, and I would love to be on here a little bit more often. Hope the bosses saw that. Y'all want to come on, bring your boy on, let me know now. Hey, they get me on first take. I'm going to get about 37 11 suits made, different colors with the nice matching shoes.
For
and a
what?
tie.
You gonna be in your house on the box?
Oh no, I'm going in. I'm in studio. Oh no, I'm in studio.
It's cost prohibitive because they see it. Don't see Ocho.
Hold on, Unc. I can get me a Spirit flight to New York real quick. I don't need them to pay for nothing. You up.
Okay, I'm gonna let you have it. Okay,
I pay for my hotel.
Okay,
just get me on first take. I don't care.
You're gonna be on first. If you're gonna be on first take, it's gonna be on the box. I'm not Ocho. I'm not even traveling to New York.
See, you don't want to travel. I want to travel. I want to be in studio.
No,
I want my makeup done. I want people to see my suit tailored. They
can see it. They can see my suit tailored sitting right here, just like this right here. Just like me and you talking, I can have a suit on and it'd be tailored.
Now,
I got some shorts on up underneath the suit.
I don't like that, huh? You see, I cost efficient. I can fly Spirit. I can put myself up. I don't need them to do that. I just want to be in studio. I want to feel like I'm a part of the show. Huh?
Why'd you put yourself up?
So, cause I got Marriott points.
I ain't put myself up. Hell no.
No. Listen, I'm just happy to be on TV, boy. That's it.
Yeah, you gonna be on TV. You think where you think I be? Where you think I'm gonna be?
Yeah, but you do it from home. I want to be in the studio. I want the whole feeling. I want the feel.
A lot of them do it from home.
Right.
I mean, there gonna be times that they would like, okay, we need you to come to studio, but for the most part, oh no.
Yeah. Well, I'm a little different because it's gonna be my first time on. I ain't never been on TV before, so I want to be in there. I want to be present. Like when the teachers say, "Chad, present," that's how I wanted to be.
No, I want to be
no,
no, because it was just hard for me even leaving because I'm getting up at X amount of time and the car has to pick me up, take me downtown to the studio. So that's 35, 40 minutes. And then it's 45 minutes to 50 minutes on the way back. That's an hour and a half, hour, 45 minutes of doing absolutely nothing. I just don't have that kind of time to waste. And then going to New York and putting me up and bringing my team. Ash have to come. Jordan has to come.
Right.
It's just
for you, it's a little different. You have a lot of moving parts in the way you operate and the way you move. Me, it's just me.
Yeah.
It's just me. I get on one of them little bird scooters they got, on the side of the street.
Yeah.
On my suit, swipe, pay my little credit card, pay $1 for the little ride, ride to the studio, ride back to my hotel on the little scooter. I'm good. I'm simple.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it's just me.
Well, have fun with that.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Jaylen Brown did not take Grant Hill's recent comments about U.S. basketball decision to replace Kawhi with Derek White and not Brown on the men's national team for Paris Olympics. Hill said, "I think this idea that it's a conspiracy theory. I always love a good conspiracy theory, but it was really truly a basketball decision. There are tough decisions. You want to find the right balance and the right pieces on the court that we needed." Jaylen tweeted that Grant calling me a conspiracy theorist is disappointing. I've been VP since I was 21 years of old and have a great understanding.
Is it politics? Now, this is something that you would know. There's politics in everything.
It is.
There is politics in everything in the world. Now, when it comes to basketball and the shoe that you represent or the shoe that you're endorsed by, does that really matter? What does that have to do with anything when it comes to playing for Team USA? Now, that I don't understand, and you can probably educate me on that and give me another history lesson.
I mean, they got guys with Nike, Steph Curry's with Under Armour, Ant-Man is with Adidas. I think Joel Embiid is with Skechers.
Okay. Who is Jaylen Brown with?
I think he's by himself. He was with Nike, but he started crossing the Nike swoosh out, and he kind of, I guess he's doing his own thing. I don't know who he's with.
Oh, so okay, that might be an issue. Now
but everybody got upset.
Their internal issues.
But I don't get, bro. There've been a lot. I mean,
got to be some Unc.
Grant Hill says, "I'm trying to find the right balance."
Yes, sir.
And it's not easy to find the right balance because obviously, did you hear what they said? They said the only three that did not have to try out was Steph Curry, LeBron James, and Kevin Durant. You're talking about three of the most popular players. LeBron is the most popular player. Steph is number 2. KD is somewhere around in the top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, KD, this is your 4th Olympics. LeBron, this is your 4th Olympics. Steph, you've never been on the Olympics. Hey, bro, we love to have you.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else. I mean, Jaylen, bro, come on. You get mad when Stephen A. said that someone called and said he's not marketable. State your source. Well, that's the source. You got left at home and you're the finals MVP. You're the Eastern Conference MVP. I think Jaylen Brown is phenomenal. I think what he does in his community, but those are two separate things. You can see the notion is just take IG, for example.
Yes, sir.
Ocho, there are people that got 20 and 30 and 50 million followers. And you're like, who the hell are they?
Yes, sir.
You can be a good player and not be popular. You can be popular and not a good player. Everything is not a conspiracy. Of what I mean, he probably thinking he got left out because it was Nike, and
So what would the answer be, Unc? Because to me it doesn't make sense. To me, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but the whole thing, he was with Nike at one point, not with Nike anymore. Whatever happened internally, being left off it kind of makes sense on why, and I think he might know why.
But I think the thing is, Ocho, but the question is, I don't think he was in the pool to begin with. Was he?
Come on now. You don't think so?
I don't know. I think they tried to find it. Look, okay, who can play around Steph, LeBron, and KD? Okay,
anybody.
Think about it.
Any of the top players.
Ocho, think about it. They took Holiday. Why? He's a defensive guy.
Yeah.
We need you to pick up. They might have their best player. He might be a guard. He might be 6'6", 6'7", and below. We need you to hound him.
Yeah.
Look at Holiday. Are there better players in the NBA than Drew Holiday? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But he fit. Derek White fits.
From a defensive standpoint.
But here's the thing. This is what I want to know. Chad, y'all chime in with this. If what had happened to Jayson Tatum had happened to Jaylen Brown, how would he have handled it? Yeah, I see that look on your face, Ocho.
You think he would have complained?
I'm asking you. I'm just posing the question to you.
That's a good one. I don't think he would have brought the attention to himself or the
He's
Olympic
bringing
team.
attention to himself now. What you
Yeah,
mean?
because he was left off, and he feel he was worthy of an opportunity to
So you
represent our
felt
country.
he gets added as
Right.
Kawhi's replacement, and he
doesn't
doesn't play a single dribble. He gonna keep quiet like Jayson Tatum and go on to the next game. Yes or no?
I don't know that man personally. I just to be honest, I can't even answer
So
for him.
you don't know that he's talking about conspiracy theories and he don't
Right.
know why he's
But
not on there.
But you have to understand the situation would be a little different if he's complaining about not being on the team. Now, being on the team and being in Paris and complaining about not getting no minutes is two different things.
I don't think so.
It's two totally completely. Well, at least
Bro,
here.
you the finals MVP. You got a contract for $300 million.
Hey, that's tough though. That's tough. I know how you feel.
Oh, you don't think hold on. You don't think it's tough being one of the best NBA players and you don't take your warm-up jacket off? And y'all win by 26? You don't think that's tough?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh, yeah.
It is. Hey, but you got to choose your battles, baby. That's game number 2. Choose your battles. Choose your battles wisely.
I just
You got to think Tatum got so many more Olympics to hit too.
I think man, Jay Bree's only a year older, and they're gonna be in LA. So there's the likelihood of Steph and LeBron and KD. Now it could. I mean, KD and Steph could still be playing. I think LeBron will be gone. I don't think LeBron is gonna I think LeBron gonna probably play this will be 22, probably play 23, 24. I mean, the level he's playing at, but I don't want to put it out there that says he's not gonna play. Go ahead.
With LeBron, his son Bryce. When does his son Bryce enter the NBA? What year?
Bryce, a junior in high school? Is Bryce a junior or a senior in high school this year? I think Bron is like 2 years. He's a junior. So that means he has a junior year, a sophomore year, a 1 year of college. So that's 3 years from now.
So you don't think Bron?
Nah, I think he got what he wanted was to play
with Bronny.
That's loud. Now I don't know if he imagined it like this.
Yes, right.
With his on the same team.
Yeah,
but to be in the NBA, and my son is in the NBA.
Like, think about that, huh? Like, real quick, chat. Think about that.
Yeah, I can't think about
anybody in the chat. If you play NBA 2K, imagine you being LeBron. Imagine you being Bronny and turning on your PS5, turning on your Xbox, and you go to play NBA 2K, and you get to play with you and your son, and y'all sitting there playing against each other or playing with it. I'm like, that's crazy.
Bryce is a senior, Ocho. He's a senior. So he'll be in the class of 2025. So he's 2 years away from joining the NBA.
Okay. Oh, that's crazy. That's so dope. And some people are upset about it. Man, that's
the whole objective is that for the first time, we're normally, first of all, we're not normally in a position to even create nepotism. So finally, somebody that looks like us from our community is in a situation. That's what they do all the time.
Yeah.
Andy Reid had his sons on his staff.
Yeah.
Mike Shanahan had his son on his staff.
I mean,
Bill Belichick had his son on his staff. Don't nobody say a word.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, LeBron has the kind of power and the cachet. Now it's a problem. More people. I wish I had the kind of power that I could put my people in place.
Yeah.
Hell, I'm thinking about it. After my kids told me what they're making, I'm like, well, damn. We got to see. What they've done is that they've convinced us that if we help our kids or we help someone that looks like us, it's a bad thing. If we bought it, we bought it.
Yeah.
Why
they help theirs?
That's it. So, okay.
Yeah. And listen, that in the sports world, in the corporate world, they do it all the time. Always.
What is it? 85% of the jobs that get filled never get listed. Hey, such and such. What you do? Hey, my job, they down there hiring.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, you good.
But they've convinced us that if
That's
we help our family,
it's a
or
bad
we
thing.
help our kids, or excuse me, someone, a friend, a relative, oh man, you can't do that.
Right.
Do it all the time.
Mm-hmm. And I don't like to see golly when I think, oh man, that's crazy.
But the thing is, do I think JB should have been?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Once
absolutely.
you take Kawhi, because Kawhi basically plays the same position as JB. I'm not
Mhm.
arguing. We're not arguing that.
Right.
But, bro, I mean, if you live long enough, there are going to be some opportunities that maybe you were more qualified for.
That went to somebody else.
That went to somebody else. It happens.
Happens all the time.
It's called the world.
Yeah.
And life. Hopefully, knock on wood, he stays healthy. In 2028, the Olympics are in LA, and JB and JT smack dab in the heart of it.
They're gonna go dummy.
Because there's a good chance that the big three that are there now, KD, LeBron, and Steph, won't be there. Because KD got to be in year like 18, isn't he? Isn't KD in year 18? 2000. Yeah, that's 18.
Golly.
Yes. And that Steph came out what, in 10? 09? So Steph is in year 16.
No, it doesn't seem like that.
It doesn't.
Doesn't even seem like that.
I mean, people don't realize that, yes, KD is in year 18, year season 18.
That's crazy.
It is. But it's tough. I think the thing is what's toughest for JB. He's like, nobody, but it goes back to the Isaiah situation. You see? Now everybody gets to see how y'all pumping up Isaiah, how y'all was pumping up JB, but y'all was pooping on, well, what you call him didn't want him on the team. You see? Now, Jack McCallum wrote a book that said the first thing they reached out to Jordan. Jordan says, who all going to be on the team? Such and such going to be on the team. I'll go if he does it. Because Isaiah had a finals MVP. Isaiah was a multiple-time All-NBA player. He was a multiple-time All-Star. He was a national champ, most outstanding player. He was supposed to go in 80, but they boycotted. So he didn't get an opportunity to go. And he got denied. And everybody knows it doesn't matter what if you like or dislike. Everybody knows why Isaiah wasn't on that team. He was better than John Stockton.
Right. And him and Jordan need to squash that.
Stop this notion. Well, he didn't fit. What you mean?
You heard me?
Huh?
Man, Jordan and Isaiah need to squash that, man. Life too short. Never gonna happen. I'm just saying that they need to. Somebody need to be the bigger man. I'm not sure who it would be, but they need to squash that, man.
It ain't gonna happen. It ain't.
Especially after all these years.
I'm telling you, the little bit that I know about Jordan, he's a very prideful man. And it was look, and everybody say, well, the Pistons walked off, but go back and look at 88. If you go back and look when the Pistons beat the Celtics, they were left the court. Nobody said a word. But I think the thing, had Bill Laimbeer left the court, Jordan didn't give a damn about no Bill Laimbeer. He said, Isaiah, you.
Right.
I shook your hand when you kicked my ass 2-3 times.
Right.
Give me that. But Isaiah said, we the bad boy Pistons. It's one for one. It's one for all. Look, I know Isaiah a little bit better than I know Jordan. Isaiah's always been great to me. Jordan, when I've met him, he's always been great to me. So I don't really have no dog in the fight. But I know this. Isaiah should have been on that Olympic team. No matter what you think about Isaiah, he should let it go. That's still that, and ain't nothing they can do about it now, Ocho. Because he what I feel, and and he knows that's the only piece of his resume that's incomplete. A gold medal. He's like, I'm a champion in college. I'm a champion in the NBA.
NBA,
I'm a finals. I'm Isaiah. I'm Zeke. That's what
they
it
can
is.
They can
But
reconcile that.
it's
But
tough. And I think the thing is that this the Jaylen Brown situation, I think Grant was trying to make light of the situation. Like, man, there ain't nothing really going on. He says, well, I like a good conspiracy theory. And and Jaylen says, well, you're not taking me serious because you think this is kind of some kind of a joke. And it is. I mean, like, why wouldn't I be on the team given what I had accomplished?
Right.
And
politics.
How you go, man, it's politics in every damn thing.
Yeah.
It ain't just happened with Jaylen Brown.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But if I'm him,
Damn.
I'm gonna sit back and like, you know what? I got an Easter Conference, I got a Larry Bird Award, I got the Bill Russell Award, two guys that are beloved, that are mythical in my organization. Right. I got $300 million, and I got a 12 piece under my arm. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Out of there, huh?
Oh yeah, you couldn't hit me. If I had all that going on,
right?
I won the Larry Bird Award, which is Eastern Conference MVP, the Bill Russell Award, which is the Finals MVP.
Right.
Last year I got a $300+ million contract, which I'm living up to, and I got a lady that look like that.
Yeah, you straight, huh?
Would.
Hey, he trying to complete the resume. It's not enough. You know how they think. Not enough.
I see Ocho. You know I know. Ocho, okay. Do you know how many times that I thought that I should have went to the Pro Bowl because I look at my numbers and my numbers were better. My team record was better. And I didn't go.
Yeah. Politics.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would it look better? Shannon Sharpe, 14 years, a 10-time what do they call it? Pro Bowl, 10 Pro Bowls. Yeah, double digit. It ain't a whole lot of guys that got double digits.
Yeah, that's hard, boy. That's consistency.
But it is what it is. I say, hey, maybe some people thought that I went early in my career that I didn't deserve to go. Hey,
right.
It's hard to say that when you look at my numbers because every year, if you were tied in the AFC, you wasn't going unless Ben or myself pulled out.
Right.
And you were nice. Hey, man, I'm the first alternate. Take off.
That's live.
Yeah, man. Ocho, you think I wanted to fly from Atlanta? I wanted to fly from Georgia. That's a 10-hour and 12-minute flight direct from Atlanta to Hawaii. I ain't trying to do that. Or if you break it up, you got to fly to San Diego. Back then, you flew to San Diego, you flew to LA, or you flew to San Francisco.
Right.
You waited 2.5 hours, and then you went. So it took you 5 hours to get there, 2.5 hours, 3-hour wait, and then another 3 hours on there. So you're still over 10 hours.
Yeah. I used to break mine up.
I don't want people to think that I don't understand what JB is feeling, because you can have all that, but I still think I earned, not that I deserve, I think I earned the right to be on this team. I feel I'm one of the 12 best players that could have been selected to be on this team.
Definitely.
So it goes that way sometimes. Ocho, John Elway helped the Bronco team that won 5 straight AFC West titles, made 2 Super Bowl appearances, and captured the Super Bowl in his 10th season as general manager. He appeared on Pardon My Take today and said not selecting Josh Allen in 2018 in the NFL draft was his biggest mistake as a GM. The Broncos had number 5 pick in the draft and used it to select North Carolina State pass rusher Bradley Chubb. Allen, who played 2 hours away from Denver in Wyoming, was selected by the Bills 7th. Got to take a quarterback. You got to.
Wait a minute. Do me a favor. Run that back again. The selections.
He had the number 5 pick. He took Bradley Chubb. 7, 2 picks later, Josh Allen goes to Buffalo.
At that time, what did the Broncos need?
A quarterback.
Who was the quarterback when Bradley Chubb got drafted?
Was it Trevor Siemian or
Who was there?
Because they had gotten rid of Brock Osweiler.
I remember Brock. Yeah. Because you know, normally, especially with a pick that high, the teams always the need. What is our
Case
need?
Keenum. They had Case Keenum. Yeah, you see how you put your head to the side?
Now, so Case Keenum, that previous season before that draft, he must have had a good year.
I don't give a damn.
He had. I'm just saying he had to have had a good year where they felt okay. That position right now is good enough. He's played well enough, not the greatest.
No, Ocho.
I'm just telling you.
I'll give you a prime example. Think about this, Ocho. Look at Alex Smith. Was getting the Kansas City Chiefs to the playoffs every year. Andy Reid, the pick zoomed up the draft board, traded 2 first-rounders and a third to select Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes,
You don't pass on those guys if you get an opportunity to get one.
Yeah, that was so maybe. Hey, listen. Do you think who was in that draft? It was a no-brainer that you just can't pass up. Did they not feel Josh Allen was worthy of that pick? Because if he was, they would have took it.
Pardon my take. Maybe, like I said, I thought it was a mistake at the time.
Right.
Probably cost him his GM-ship in Denver. You had Vaughn. Your problem was you couldn't score.
Yeah.
It don't matter how great your defense is. At some point in time, they're going to have an off game. So team's going to get 14, team's going to get 17. But if you only can score 10, you're going to lose.
Dang.
Baker Mayfield was first. Saquon Barkley was third. Saquon was second. Sam Darnold was third. Denzel Ward was fourth. Bradley Chubb was fifth. Quentin Nelson was sixth. Josh Allen was seventh. Roquan Smith was 8. Mike McGlinchey was 9. Josh Rosen was 10. Lamar Jackson was 32nd.
I bet you if he could redo that draft all over and teams knew what Lamar Jackson was, what pick you think he would have went?
You want me to lie? You want me to tell you the truth?
I want you to tell me the truth. I don't like when you lie.
I think if they redo this draft, I think they would take Josh Allen in front of Lamar. For whatever reason,
even what you've seen so far today,
because they look at Lamar and say, "Well, I don't know what else Lamar can do. He's gone just as far as Josh Allen. Take Patrick Mahomes of the young quarterbacks, guys that are 28, 29, between 28, 29, and 23. Take Patrick Mahomes out of the equation. Lamar is the only one in that group that got MVPs.
And
so I'm missing something. Think about it. When it comes down to when they say, okay, top 5 quarterbacks, Lamar's never 1. He's never 2 because Joe Burrow always goes 2.
Right.
And the people take Justin Herbert over him. The guy that had a 27-point lead and they coughed it up.
Justin Herbert.
Yes.
Oh, Lamar Jackson?
People do. They never ask. They never ask me. Who Chad, where's that? Didn't somebody just put a list out, the top 5 quarterbacks? I think somebody put a top 10 quarterbacks out. Ask me to try to find it.
That's crazy.
But you think about it. Sam Darnold is on his 3rd, 4th team? 4th. He was at the Jets. He was at Carolina. He was at the 49ers. Now he's on wherever he's at. Mahomes 1, Burrow 2, Josh Allen 3,
right?
Lamar 4.
Okay.
Knowing what you just said, knowing what we know now, they still put Josh Allen in front of Lamar.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, and listen, Josh is great though. Lamar is great. Two different type of quarterbacks. They both get the job done. the same. They both get the job done.
But
They
they
just
make it
get it
seem
done
like
in different
Josh
ways.
Allen's done been to like Super Bowls. He's won or been to and lost a couple of Super Bowls. He hasn't. Hell, he hadn't even been to a championship. At least Lamar can say, well, hell, I've been to an AFC championship game. I've won 2 MVPs.
Mm-hmm.
I've been first team All Pro twice.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Josh Allen is good though, Unc. If he could just start, if he knock off them turnovers, if he can stop turning the ball over, but then he's also a gunslinger because of his arm strength, because he knows he's so good at throwing the ball. He takes chances.
Yeah, unnecessary though.
Exactly.
ESPN.com. We put the ranking from ESPN.com. I mean, go to any site. I mean, whatever you want to. Pro Football Focus. I mean, what's the other site? Who else? Sports Illustrated, Bleacher Report, and see. The only thing I don't think we have any questions about is number one. Who's going to debate that? Who would even take their pencil to put someone above Mahomes, given what he's done in 6 years as a starter? The man has been to 4 Super Bowls. He's won 3, 2 5,000-yard seasons, and he's a 3-time Super Bowl MVP. So
nobody.
Your pen would just start scratching. If you try to write somebody's name at quarterback 1 over Mahomes, your pen is just like, nah, I ain't writing that.
Yeah. Dang.
So the thing is, Josh Allen, if you look at it, Ocho, and you played against this guy, he's a more athletic Big Ben.
Oh, shoot. When you put it like that, hey, he is.
But early in his career, what did they do for Big Ben? They played outstanding defense, and they let Jerome Bettis and Willie Parker do what they do.
Right. But also you got to think.
Ben developed into the passer that he became. They didn't just turn the keys over to him right away.
Right. Damn, that's a good comparison like that. A more athletic Ben.
That's who he is.
Ben. Yeah. Much more athletic.
He is. Oh, he can hit his head on the goalpost from 50.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. You let him get a jump on you, even to catch him.
Oh, no. And he'll run your butt over. You see how many high guys he run people over, man? That dude's 6'5", 6'6", probably like 250, 255.
Yep, easy.
So, Bills wide receiver Mack Hollins doesn't wear shoes or use utensil, thinks small cats steal your soul, and hasn't eaten a vegetable in 3 years. Is Mack Hollins the most interesting man in the NFL?
No, he's not. He just doesn't wear shoes. We see that all the time. When people leave a club, women, and their heels hurt, they don't wear their shoes. You see it all the time.
I ain't seen no guy doing no shit. Oh, excuse me. I ain't seen no guy doing no ish like that.
Yeah, but he's just wearing it. I mean, just wearing those shoes.
You ever see a guy leave a club with his shoes in his hand?
No, but I've seen a lot of people walk barefoot though. A lot of people.
Not at the club, not leaving the club. I see women.
No, but I just use the club as an example on just seeing people walk barefoot, not having shoes on. But Mac, man, he's not the most interesting in the league. Absolutely not. Not because he's doing that. Hell nah.
Man, I don't walk. I don't even walk in my own house barefooted.
Oh, I always have on socks.
I wear Crocs in my house. I have to wear, I got slides, protective stuff that you put over your feet that you can walk in. If you want to wear your shoes, you can wear those, or you can just wear your socks.
Yeah, my house too cold. Our AC stay on 60.
Man, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, Mac. He's different. He's different.
Yeah,
he's different but based on what he does and what he's doing, but not most interesting. Nah, it's too many. It's too many interesting individuals in the NFL to say that he's interesting because he's doing that. No, not even close.
Yeah, but like I said, I like you said, I've seen women, go to club, and they've been in them red bottoms, or they've been in shoes, them heels, standing in those heels for hours and hours. As soon as they get outside,
they off.
Yeah,
they off.
But I've never seen a guy come out of the club and he got to take his sneakers off, or he take his hard bottoms off. I ain't seen that. Maybe Chad, maybe you guys have seen that. but I still haven't seen it. The New York Jets window is very small. Rodgers had initially hoped for 2 great years with the Jets with a chance to win the Super Bowl, but after his injury last season, the clock is ticking louder than ever. Rodgers said today, I would say there was a lot of sentiment that last year wasn't a great year for me. I'd like to still have 2 great years. What you mean it wasn't a great year? Ocho, you went down 4 snaps into your first game. What you mean it wasn't great? It was incomplete. It was nothing.
Yeah. I mean that would attest to him saying it wasn't a great year because he wasn't able to play.
No, he said there's a lot of sentiment that last year wasn't a great year for me. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Chad, am I confused? I mean, if you go, if I'm supposed to do X, Y, and Z,
right,
and let's just say for the sake of argument, Ocho, you and I, we're gonna do Nightcap. 10 minutes in the Nightcap, man, Ocho, like, man, I ain't gonna be able to do it all.
Right.
People gonna say, but Ocho last situation wasn't that good. It wasn't, bro. You was on the show for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he means well. He's not wording what he wants to get. He's not wording it the right way.
Oh, you mean to tell me the guy that has the right words for every situation, that's thought about it through and through, use correct words to try to steer? You can add words to certain things to make them say what you want them to say.
Want to say, yeah. Yeah, he's not saying the right way. But I know what he can do based on what he said about wanting to play 2 more years. If that Achilles holds up, if that offensive line holds up, if Aaron Rodgers is anything like what we've seen in the past, he could play 2 more. Because the Jets don't have no answer right now. They don't have an answer. They don't have an answer. So he can play 2 more years.
Well, they might not have a choice, but it better go well because everybody gonna be gone. Aaron Rodgers, the head coach, the general manager, everybody. Woody Johnson, everybody up out of there.
Yeah. I think they're gonna be all right though, depending on what Aaron Rodgers you get. I'm talking about the Aaron Rodgers that's locked in and focused on the goddamn game of football, not any of the goddamn shenanigans. He gonna be all right. They gonna be all right. I know one thing. He better throw goddamn Garrett Wilson that goddamn ball, Allen Lazard, and hand it off to Breece Hall. Breece Hall gonna take all the pressure off of him. Breece Hall. I want to see. I like when great players play great, even when they change locations. I mean, a lot of people, well, you ain't playing for my team, I don't wish you the best. No, I want to see great players play great. Yeah, most definitely.
I mean, I don't want to see you on your last legs. I don't want to see you like Joe Namath when he was with the Rams, or Johnny Unitas in the Chargers. Who wants to see that? Because a lot of times that's the last memory that you have. A lot of times, everybody that's watching you at your last stop, that's the only impression that they have. When people say, man, you don't realize how great the X what was.
It used to be, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I doubt he's not gonna go out like that.
Well, I hope not.
Watching him practice, watching him throw, watching him move around. He looks good. The arm strength is still there. The plays he's making with Garrett Wilson, the clips are always on social media now since they've been in camp. They're going to be all right. I'm telling you, Breece Hall is going to take that pressure off of him. And all you got to do is facilitate that ball and don't make any mistakes with turnovers. Simple. The defense is so good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But Ocho, defenses, you only stay at that level, that upper level for a period of time. Then you have a break and then you bounce back. But to stay here,
it's difficult.
Hard.
Very hard.
Because it's just like everything. Teams go back and they break you down 16 weeks.
Yeah.
And they see what you did in certain situations, your personnel, who does what. That's why I'm saying it's hard to win in the NFL, man.
Yeah.
As soon as you have a little success, teams break you down to the umpteenth degree to see why you have that success, and they force you to play to your bad, and keep you away from your good.
Mm-hmm.
But they better get off to a roaring start. You know how they get restless in New York.
Listen, the fans in New York, just like the fans in Philly, boy, they don't play that.
Yeah, for sure.
Boy, they don't play that.
All right, Ocho. Awful Announcement revealed their list of top 10 sports anthems. Number 10, One Shining Moment. Luther did that one, didn't it? Is that Luther? Luther Vandross?
One Shining Moment?
Other people have... Okay. Wild World of Sports, the classic. The Masters tournament, unlike any other. Sports the NFL Anthem. On Fox, Sports Centers, 1990s. CBS, college book. David Barrett. Olympic theme.
That should be. That's a good one. The Olympic theme.
Yep. Number 3, Monday Night Football, the classic. Number 2, March Madness on CBS.
I don't even know that.
The NBA on NBC. Man, don't nobody remember the NBA on NBC. They don't remember when the NBA was on NBC.
Oh, wait. Wait, I forgot how it goes. It was on the video game too, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
When did the NBA have? Hold on, that had to be like. Hold on, I'm trying to think. Jordan.
That was a while ago, huh?
Was it Costas? 2002. The NBA hadn't been on NBC since 2002. So 2 decades.
Yeah. I think it might have been NBA Jam.
Yeah, I know.
One of the video games used the theme from NBA on NBC.
At least, like, we hear the Olympic theme every 4 years.
Hey, that's dope. That
March Madness comes around every year. Monday night. I mean, I can't. It's been so long since the NBA was been on NBC. I know it's going back to NBC. I can't even remember.
You don't remember the song?
I don't.
I got it in my head. I only know. I promise you, I don't know if it was NBA Jam. One of the games used the song from NBA on NBC on the video game. I'm telling you, I know I'm not tripping. Chat, somebody got to be old enough to remember that's a gamer. What it was. What video game it was. Oh, I think they're knocking on my door. I'm too loud again.
So we don't have time for Spello Cinco, last name of the Olympia's edition. But
that's not fair. We could do it tomorrow.
Okay, we'll do. No, when we back on again.
We on tomorrow.
Back on Wednesday.
Tomorrow is Wednesday.
We got time? Are we gonna spell it now? Okay, Ocho, we gonna do it. We gonna
do it?
Yeah. It's time for
Yeah. Chat, this for y'all, chat.
Okay, Ocho. We're gonna start you off with an easy one. A very, very easy one.
Okay.
Najee Houston.
Wait, you want me to? We doing first name or last name?
We're doing last name.
Houston, that's easy.
Go ahead.
Houston. You said Houston.
Huston. Najee Houston.
See, who parents playing around like that?
That what you get. That what you get for being fancy.
Who parents playing around like that now?
You the one quick free. I know, and get it wrong.
Okay. Who parents playing around like that?
How about this one? She's the youngest American to win a tennis match in the Olympics since Venus Williams.
Yeah.
Coco Gauff.
Gauff.
Correct.
Stop playing with my top. What you talking about? Let's go. Okay.
She's water polo, Emily Osmus. Last name, Osmus.
What? Osmus? Os. 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 Pass me the aux cord. Os. AUS.
Mm-hmm.
MES.
AUS, MUS, Osmus.
What can I could you give me a little credit?
No, you spelled it wrong.
I don't know these people.
You don't know the words, but you be spelling them. How about this here?
Yeah,
okay.
But we spelling people's name. That's different than me having.
Yeah, now
spelling.
you know. But you ain't say nothing when you went back to 75 BC for the Olympics. You ain't say nothing about that.
But you was there. You wasn't there.
Nah.
You told
Volleyball.
me you plug that. You said when you plug that computer up, it's on.
I hadn't plugged it in yet. I didn't think you go that deep. Fancy, you be wanting to stump me so bad. You be going back. How about this here? Taylor Averill. Taylor Averill.
Okay. Now that one's easy based on the pronunciation of what you said Averill.
Yes.
Huh? Because we had a football player, Cliff Averill.
Yes.
Right? AVRIL. Now, if that's wrong, I quit.
Well, you quit because it's wrong. AVERILL. Averill.
Ave. Why would they add the E? The E is silent. That makes no sense.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, the last one. He is the biggest threat, I believe, to Noah Lyles in the 200 meters. He also made it in the 100 meters.
Okay.
Kung Fu Kenny Bednarik.
Bednarik. Kenny Bednarik. Not you spelled Derek, so Bednarik, I'm just gonna take the BE. NERRICK. Now it can't be wrong because Derek and Bednarik is the same, so the spelling should be identical.
BEDNAREK. Kenny Bednarik.
Bednarik or Bednarik?
Bednarik.
So where'd the D come from?
Bed.
But you said his name is Bednarik.
Yeah. Kenny Bednarik.
Okay, you confusing me.
Do you remember the last guy to play both ways? Chuck Bednarik. Spelled different, but Concrete Charlie is what they called him. Number 60, Philadelphia Eagles.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
All right, Ocho, here's your little revenge. Get your little revenge back. Look at it. Look at it. Look at him. Hey, hold on. Let's wait for the graphic. It's time for Dunk on Ocho.
Yeah. I got this because you tripping. Hold on. Let me get you together real quick because I'm starting with the hard ones.
Why you do all that, Ocho?
Nah, cuz man, you give me, I don't know how to spell in people's name, man.
Uh-oh.
Question number 1, Chad. Here we go. What Olympic Games, the year and where they were, was the first to be televised?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So there were no Olympics in 16.
Mm-hmm.
Well, TV didn't come out. Color television, they had black and white. I would say, I'm taking a wild guess here, Ocho.
Okay.
I'm going to say 1952.
1952 where?
See, 60 was in Rome, 56 was in Melbourne, 52 had to be.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you.
Uh,
Yeah,
Stockholm. I don't know.
yeah. No, not Stockholm. Berlin.
36.
It was in Berlin. The first Olympic Games were televised in Berlin in 1936. 1936. Haha. Question number 2. You 0-1. Matter of fact, you're going to go 0 for 5. Initially started as a recreational sport for American soldiers during World War II.
Mm-hmm.
What sport will make its debut in Los Angeles 2028 games?
It started as recreation.
As a recreational sport for the soldiers in World War II. This sport will make its debut in Los Angeles at the 2028 games.
What would soldiers do?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I can't even.
You saw Full Metal Jacket?
Yeah, I saw Full Metal Jacket.
Okay. You remember what them soldiers did when they was
What, packed their Foot Locker?
Love You Long Time.
Obstacle course? Marching? I don't know. I can't even get in the possibility.
Okay. Well, the answer you're looking for is not obstacle course. The answer is not marching. The answer is flag football.
Oh.
The answer is flag football, and flag football is coming to the Olympic Games in 2028.
Okay.
I'm going to be playing too. Question number 3. You are now 0 for 2, just like I was. An Olympic sport through 1920. What a game which involves 2 teams pulling a rope in a test of strength. An Olympic sport in 1920. Okay. And I gave you that easy one because I knew you won't get the first 2. So you welcome.
Yeah. Okay, Ocho.
Yeah. Now I gave you that one. I gave you that easy one.
I just plugged the computer in, Ocho. I just plugged it in.
Oh, you plugged it in?
I plugged it in, Ocho.
Okay. Okay. What are the 5 rings an Olympic symbol intended to represent, since you just plugged it in? Yeah. I can hear Ash laughing. What do the 5 rings an Olympic symbol intended to represent?
Liberty.
City.
Sportsmanship.
Okay. Okay.
Man, I don't know. I ain't know.
Yeah, I thought you plugged it in. The 5 parts of the Olympic rings, excuse me, the 5 rings in Olympics. Oh my God, Ocho. The 5 rings, which are symbolic of the Olympic sign, represent the 5 parts of the world: Africa, Asia, Australia, the Americas, and Europe.
So the 5 continents.
You didn't know that, huh?
No, I did not.
But you know now.
Yeah.
Here we go. Question number 5. Or this number 4. Which country has the most Olympic gold medals? And how many?
Well, America, we got the most gold medals.
Okay. Well, yeah. you got to complete.
And when you combine, we got 3,000 when you combine summer and winter Olympics.
I didn't ask you to combine. I said Olympic.
So that's the Olympic. Winter Olympics and summer Olympics. Woohoo! I plugged the computer in on it. I plugged the computer in on it.
No.
You said Olympics.
We're not in the Winter Olympics, so why would I be talking about summer? You didn't specify. I'm talking about summer. I'm talking about.
Y'all see he tried to do me. Y'all see what he tried to do to me. Chad, y'all see that, right?
We're in the summer. We're in the Summer Olympics. Why are you?
That ain't what you said, Chad. Y'all see what he tried to do to me?
Stay with me now, real quick. We're talking about and recapping the Summer Olympics. Why are you even mentioning winter? Why would I be asking about winter in the summer?
You said who has the most medals. I said America. You said how many? You didn't say Summer Olympics.
Right.
You didn't say
how many for the summer.
I don't know what you mean.
In its totality? For the Summer Olympics, you said the U.S. has the most gold medals, and I said how many?
No, you didn't say something. You said who has the most gold medals in Olympics history?
Which country has the most gold medals?
I said
Right.
America. Then you added a two-part question because you didn't think I was going to get it. You said how many? I said 3,000.
How would you not get it? Of course, the United States has the most. Everybody knows that. But I'm talking about how many and why you mentioned the Winter Olympics and we in summer. We recapping the Summer Olympics.
Because they are the Olympics. You said gold medals. They passed out gold medal in the Winter Olympics too.
But it ain't the Winter Olympics that we're talking about.
Y'all see? Hey, y'all see? Oh, hey, they're killing you, Ocho.
Why you
they're killing you, man? Ocho. I got it.
Nah, you cheating.
I told you I plugged the computer in.
Nah,
once I plug that computer in, it's over.
You got that wrong.
I got it too. I got it right.
All right. Question number 5. What team did the women's national basketball team lose to in 1992?
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, man.
Well, that dial-up ain't working, huh?
It's only one or two.
Yeah, okay. You can only give me one answer. You can't give me two. You got the same amount right I did because you're going to get this wrong.
I done got 2 of them right. I'm about to
No,
get
you got one right.
I'm going to go. Who could have beat us in 92? It was in Barcelona. That was the last time we lost, too. It ain't who I know it's going to be somebody that I don't, but it's least.
I was there, so I remember.
Bro, you were 13.
I know, I was there.
I don't know, Spain.
Wrong.
Australia or Soviet?
The Commonwealth of Independence.
The Russians.
Wait, did I say that right? The Commonwealth of Independent States.
Yeah.
You say that the right way.
They done changed their name so many times.
They
done went to the unified team.
So you went 1 for 4.
I
So
went 2. I got 2 of them right, Ocho.
You didn't give me the amount of medals that the United States won. That was part of the question.
3,000.
You said 3,000. Why you adding? No, we're talking about the Summer Olympics.
You didn't say that. All right. Now it's time for our last segment of the day. It's called Q and A. Jay West said Unc and Ocho could flag football work in the Olympics. Well, we're about to find out in 28,
yeah,
right?
We're going to find out 2028. It's going to be here.
Hey, guys, we've seen some fun Olympic Games commentary by Snoop Dogg, Colin Jost from Saturday Night Live. Which event do you two think you could commentate on together the best and would keep us all laughing?
Oh, track.
Yeah.
Track. But don't put me on that mic at a track meet and somebody getting ready to get lapped. Woo, man, don't do that. Don't do that.
I would like, obviously track and field, that, but I would like, what I'd like to commentate on? I don't know. They got like trampoline in the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
They got rhythmic gymnastics.
You know what? Break dancing.
Yeah.
Breakdancing would be fun to comment on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'd be a good one.
The rhythmic gymnastics, where they got they be spinning that thing and they throw the ball up in there and they throw the baton. Girl, you know what? Yeah. Synchronized swimming, Ocho.
Oh, boy, they don't be playing, boy.
Yeah, man.
They don't be playing.
Man, I don't know how the women be holding their breath like that upside down.
That's difficult.
Yeah.
And to be in unison,
Yes,
all together, that takes a lot of practice. Now that takes a lot of practice.
Kemper Norwood.
That's a good question. I like that one.
Kemper Norwood Jr. said, Ocho, do you have a split NFL jersey with the Bengals and the Dolphins?
No, I know what you talk about. I don't have a split one. No, I don't.
Dr. Frankie L. Beverly said, your chest is so big, it looks like you swallowed Ocho. Just playing Ocho. Love y'all. I'm losing weight.
I don't think people understand how big I've gotten.
You ain't.
I have.
George saw me today. George, he know it's just a matter of time. It's over. He had a little run. He had a little 6-month stretch where, he was the most in shape. But it's over now. Like Luther said, it's over now.
Wait, I'm the most in shape right now.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Ocho, you weigh 53 pounds.
I just told you I started at 178. I'm on week 3. I'm at 190 now.
You ain't no 190. You ain't no 190.
I'm 190.
You ain't no 190. No.
Hold on, man. Stop.
You ain't got no scale in there.
I don't need no scale. Tuck my shirt in so you can see. So you can't see in front of the camera, but you don't see how big I done got, Unc, man. I'm telling you, when you see me, listen, let me put
Hey, somebody go call the exterminator to get that praying mantis out the hotel room.
You making jokes now. You can see through.
Ocho, you not no 190, bro.
Listen, Unc, just pay attention now. You can see how I done filled in. My traps, everything coming in. My titty sitting right. When you see me August 22nd, we'll be in Atlanta, and I'm around 200, 205. Remember I told you so. All right. Remember I told you so. I'm telling you, boy. Oh, it's cold in here.
Ocho.
Yeah. All right.
You might need to be. I don't know, Ocho. I ain't gonna lie. I seen cheerleaders on top of the pyramid holding the sign saying "Yay" with big arms to you.
All right. You'll see.
Ocho.
Remember that.
I came down. I did the work this morning. Man, Jordan like ball man. Man, I said, hey, Jordan, hey, you had your run? It was short, but you had a little run.
Yeah. How long his run was?
How long was your run? About 8 months. Yeah, he ain't running. He talking about he's still running. No, you not. I done caught you. I done tapped him on the shoulder. The police pull up on you. They don't flash the blue light. They just pull up beside you. Pull over, son. That's how they do you in the South. They'll turn the blue light and pull over, son.
I got you.
No, Ocho, you look like 175, 180.
All right. You'll see. Yeah, get your jokes off now. I told you when we do the show in August, when we go to Atlanta, I'm only wearing a tank top. I'm only wearing a tank top, and I'm putting on my Dickies and my Chucks. And that's how I'm doing the show.
Well, you boy, I'm gonna be woo. Well, you already see. Yeah, you see the Hulk.
Yeah. All right. The funny, I'm gonna catch you. That's the whole point. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh man. Ocho, first of all, you never gonna be my weight, and I'm never gonna be your weight. The only way I'm gonna be your weight, I'm gonna be 3 months past dead. That's the only way I'm gonna be 175, 180.
All I gotta say is I'm gonna be 200 pounds come August 22nd. That's all that matters.
Ocho, I hadn't worked 200 pounds since my freshman year. That was 86. That damn near 40 years ago.
Yeah, but I'm trying to prove a point because you told me
that's my point.
I'm trying to prove a point.
Ocho.
I'm telling you how big I can get fast.
Look at Ocho's clavicles. Look at point to point. Look at his shoulders and look at my shoulders. You see the difference? You see this to this?
Yeah, you wide. You wide. I'm aerodynamic. That's the difference.
What I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, you wide and I'm aerodynamic. I mean,
that's what I'm trying to tell you. You only gonna get so big, Ocho, because you ain't got nowhere to put it.
I'm still going to get to 220. I'm telling you, I can do it.
This man
You'll
here.
see. You'll see. It just my camera's so small, you really can't see the definition and how much work I put in. But
Ocho,
you'll see.
I'm just trying to. If you look at somebody, look at their clavicles. You look at
Right.
from point to point.
Yeah.
Ocho, you only can get so big. Where are you going to put the weight?
The chest area, the legs, the arms. I'm telling you. You'll see. You'll see. Man, it's cold in here. Let me put my shirt back on.
Oh boy, Ocho.
Back on. You'll see. I'm telling you. If you doubt me like my teachers doubted me in high school. They told me I couldn't do it.
Oh my goodness.
You want to know where the weight gonna go? You're gonna see come September 1st.
Ocho, Ocho, all I'm saying is that. Oh yeah, you Ocho.
What?
Ocho. I mean, you 175.
No, I'm 190 right now.
You ain't no 190. That's not a 190 frame. And it's
yes,
okay.
It is. How you gonna tell me about my frame?
Because I
weigh
know
myself.
bodies. I've studied.
Hey, you don't know. You feel that? That's a C cup right there. C cup. Talk about, man. I'm out here. Let's go.
Man, I probably like 50 right now.
Who?
Me, I'm probably 250.
God damn, boy, you fat.
No, I ain't fat. I'm solid. Hey, I tell you what. I tell you what, when you see me in Atlanta, we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. You'll see. All right.
Ain't no fat, bro. Ain't no fat.
Yeah, I just did the same thing.
Oh, do you see the difference? Don't look at that. You see the difference?
You ain't no bigger than me, man. Just wait.
Hey, I'm sorry. I tell before anything, I say hey, there's a lot of man. There's a heavyweight. Now, you in the heavyweight division. Now, you've been dealing with the middleweights. In the welterweight, 147.
Right.
You might have went up to a couple of times, maybe even a light heavy.
Yeah.
75. I say, but this is a super heavyweight. This the Klitschko's and the Lennox Lewises. Yeah,
right.
The Furies, the Anthony Joshua's. This a big class here now. And you know your boy, I lay heavy. You know what I'm saying, Ocho? I lay heavy.
Oh, hell no.
But I'm just saying, Ocho, I can look at you can look at point to point of your shoulders.
Yeah.
You're only gonna get so big.
Nah, that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yes, the weight got to go somewhere.
I just told you where it's gonna go. You know, I don't want to talk about it no more. I'm gonna just show you. I'm gonna show you like I showed my teachers in high school. I came back to them when I made it. I came back to them. Remember you said I wasn't gonna be able to do this? Here you go.
Chad, can y'all see the difference between Ocho's shoulder from point to point and mine?
Yeah, I just told you wide. You wide.
That's what I'm trying to say. Ocho.
Just because my shoulders are aerodynamic does not mean I can't gain and put on muscle and weight.
Where are you gonna put it at? The
my
weight
arms.
has to go somewhere.
It's gonna go there. I'm gonna show you.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Ocho,
hey, Unc, you'll see. I ain't gonna say nothing else because I can show you better than I can tell you.
Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy, Ocho. I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, I ain't even worried about you. If you just running from the police, just hide behind a street sign. They're gonna run right past you.
I can't. I'm too big for that.
Ocho, you skinny.
Nah, I ain't skinny, but I ain't been. No, Snoop Dogg is skinny.
Hey, Chad. Ocho, go outside. Ocho looked through a peephole with both eyes. He ain't got closed. Everybody else got to close one eye.
Nah.
Ocho looked through a.
We'll see.
Ocho,
Ocho, you. I'm just saying.
You should be proud. Think about it, Ocho.
We will see.
You haven't played football in over a decade, and you've been able to keep your weight down. That's a positive. A lot of wide receivers look like offensive and defensive linemen.
No, listen, I was always small. I'm just trying to prove a point to
Thank
you on
you.
how, yeah, and I'm trying to prove a point to show you I can get big as hell in a short amount of time. It's like a switch. When I want to hit that switch, I can hit that switch.
Ocho, you only gonna get so.
You will see August 22nd.
Okay. You'll see.
All right.
Man, look here. All I got to do is eat. If I eat and live, I'll be 280.
What you think I'm doing? I'm eating three meals a day. Got my protein shakes.
Ain't that it?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Ocho, I mean 4 times. I mean 4 times. 4 times.
I don't need
I try to get 5, but I just can't eat. See, the thing is hard for me to really hold weight once I start working out, because once I get done workout, all I want to do is just lay down. I don't want to eat. And so I lose weight like.
Let me show you. Let me show you. I'm gonna get you on my regimen.
Ocho, I used to drop in practice in the doing 2 days. I dropped 10 pounds in practice.
Listen, if I don't touch no weights, I just shrink.
No, I can touch the weights. I just can't be lifting no heavy-ish. Because I start lifting that heavy-ish, my body like, yeah, where you been all my life? And next thing you know, I'm 260, 265. I ain't trying to be that no more.
Yeah, I got you.
I did what I do. What was that? 132? I just did the 132-pound dumbbells the other day.
132?
Yeah.
Dude, I did the hundreds. I dumbbell bench the hundreds today.
I tell you what, we're gonna go work out. We're gonna let Jordan, we're gonna record. We're gonna go to workout in. What you want to work out? You want to do chest, back, or shoulders?
Chest, arm, shoulder. We can hit it every goddamn part. I don't care. It don't matter.
Yeah,
I bet I'm just as strong as you too. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay. I don't do curls.
I ain't say nothing about no curls.
Because I know you want to go in the curl. You want to do them.
Nah, I don't want to do that. I want to do that.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I want to do that. I'm just as strong as you.
You think so, Ocho?
I know so, especially in certain movements. Certain movements where I'm comfortable.
Ocho, what movement?
For one, I'm stronger than you benching, squatting. Let me think what else. Anything where I have to push and pull, I guarantee you I got you. All that size don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing.
Ocho.
Just as strong as you.
Ocho. Hold on. I'm trying to think what year was it. It might have been 96 or 97. They surveyed, I was the second, pound for pound, I was the second strongest player in the NFL.
That's back then. That's back then.
Ocho, I've been strong, Ocho.
Well, I've been strong too. I just didn't have the muscle. Wait a minute. You don't understand. When I was with the Bengals, right? Yeah. I worked out with the offensive linemen. I worked out with the offensive linemen.
Chip your strength guy? Wasn't Chip Chip with Chip and Friday?
Chip and Ray. Yes. Chip Morton. Add Chip. I squatted 650. They be getting hyped about Nick Chubb doing all squatting all this heavyweight. I was doing that when I was with the Bengals.
You can't even squat 350, let alone 650.
Woo! Unc, I just look like this, man.
I know.
Stop playing.
You do Ocho. Ask Chip. When I got to Baltimore, I worked out by myself because I ain't really know them like that, and I ain't really trust them like that. I took 405 down by myself, did it 6 times, and put it back on the rack. Ask Chip.
But Unc, we play with 405 where I'm from, man. What you talking about?
Ocho, you can. I don't know if you can do 225.
We play with 405 where I'm from, Unc.
Okay,
Stop
you know what?
With me,
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. You know what? I'm finna start lifting serious just so I can show you when I see your ass. This is what he gonna make me do. Because I ain't want to lift no heavyweight because I already know I gotta fit my clothes. I just got a new selection of suits. Shelly gonna be mad because you go like you can't fit in anything.
Right.
Ridiculous. But you brought this on yourself. This man gonna talk about he could outlift me.
You'll see. And make sure we got somebody there to record it too. You're gonna learn. It's one thing I'm good at. That's competing.
Oh, have mercy. Man, Ocho, man, look at Ocho. I understand, Ocho. I know you. Everybody that's, think about it. Everybody that's small wants to be big.
I'm not small.
You thin.
I'm not thin. I'm of size.
I mean, that, look, you perfect for real.
Hey, I'm everybody's cup of tea. She just happen to be the one drinking it.
How tall real?
5'5",
5'5", 5'6".
Yep, 5'5", 5'6".
See, that's perfect for you.
I'm
Y'all
6'4".
perfect. I mean, you, Ocho, like I said, you really, you like a middleweight. You a super middleweight.
Nah.
I'm super
Nah.
heavy.
Yeah, but you don't understand. I'm like Roy Jones. I go heavyweights, knock them out. I go lightweights, knock them out. You know, it don't matter. My weight fluctuate depending on what I feel like doing.
Where we upload? You doing the chest tomorrow? You uploading chest tomorrow? Oh, I don't really do chest no more because I don't want to get big. I don't want to get big like that. When I handle iron, I get big. If you notice, I be trying to do the machines. Free weight
I sound like I hear excuses.
No, free weight put weight on me, man. I'm Ocho. I don't need to be benching
it's one day. It's
damn
one
near 500 pounds at 56.
It's one time. It's one day. It's one time. Prove to me that you stronger than me, and we'll do it in the gym. This is what I do.
Oh Lord,
it sounds like you making excuses. That's all I hear. When somebody call me out, I show up.
I'm gonna show up, Ocho. I ain't gonna do it 315 because I know you can't do 315.
That's fine. And I'm gonna do 315. You ain't saying that. That's water weight, man. We play with that where I'm from, man. 315? Stop playing, man. What you talking about?
Oh Lord.
315. 315, man. 315. Man, 315, man. That's finger food. What you talking about? 315.
Ocho, man, look.
That's what I do, man. That's what I do. I'm just telling you.
I don't look like that, Ocho. I ain't trying to get big. I'm trying to fit my clothes. That's all. I'm trying to fit my clothes. I'm trying to look good in my suits. Y'all know how I put them suits on. They be laying down. That's how they supposed to be. Ocho trying to get me busting out my suits.
Hey, listen. It ain't nothing to add a little bit more fabric. Ain't nothing to add a little bit more fabric to your suit. If you got a good tailor. No. If you don't have a good tailor, I got a tailor for you.
Oh, no. Ocho. You do realize like once you get a suit, ain't nothing, what you adding?
I mean, you said it's not gonna fit.
No,
if it's not gonna fit, I got somebody
to
add
measurements.
I
took the measurements.
And I can have somebody that is very good that can add more fabric so it can fit if you get it a little bigger. No problem.
That's not the way tailoring works.
With my tailors, it does. Now your tailors might not be as advanced as mine, but if you get a little too big for your suit, we could patch you up real quick.
Yeah. I'll be out there looking like grandma's comforter when she done add all the patches and swatches.
Oh, hell no.
All right, guys. Thank you. Hey, thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. I am your favorite.
We'll see y'all tomorrow, baby.
Wednesday. Please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. And guys, make sure you subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast. Thank you. Every subscriber counts. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85, the route runner extraordinaire, the Bengal great, the Ring of Fame honoree, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro, Liberty City's own, Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you follow my media company on all its page platforms, Shay Media, and my clothing company. The link to Nightcap merch has been pinned at the top of the chat. Discount applies on everything. Thank you guys for watching us again. We'll be back Wednesday night. I'm Shannon.